Alright, this is Warrior. Uh, Warrior cards for the Warrior review for Arena for Scholomance Academy. So yeah, start off with the Legendaries. As I said in every other class, start with the cards that you are least likely to see. So, first card, Rattlegore, 9 mana, 9/9. Death Rattle, resummon this with -1/-1. So this is a replication type of card that just generates value and scaling down one at a time. This is a good card. You don't draft this type of card though because you typically want tempo swings with Warrior. Um, and this gets mind controlled, hexed, polymorph. You lose the game as Warrior. But again, this is a good card, but it's a very slow card, and you typically don't want these stat value stat cards in Warrior unless they actually do something. So I will give this a probably bit low, a B plus. It's a good card, but unless the legendaries you get are shit or depend how your deck is, you probably don't want this card to draft this card for the most part. If you generate this card, I mean, sure. Dr. Krastinov, 5 mana, 4/4. As I said, and it's also a rogue class card. I said in the rogue one, this is better than Warrior, and yeah, this is insane in Warrior. If you have a weapon, it's insane. You have live wire lance. The lance just got better and more value from the lackeys. You have a war axe. The war axe is just better now. Reaper or whatever, it's better because then you could maybe even swing face for the hell of it. So yeah, this is very good. And can't right click properly. There we go. I'm giving this an S in Warrior. This might be a little high, but this is at least an A to S for most people, I would say. So yeah. Okay. Lord Barov, 3 mana, 3/2. Battlecry, set the health of all other minions to 1. Death Rattle, deal 1 damage to all minions. So this is a board clear for Warrior. You play this, trade to clear the board, or just Death Rattle to finish it off, or even Death Rattle you could save for some other time. This is a really dumb card. It allows Warrior to come back without having to draw brawl. So yeah, it's a very good card. Warrior is in trouble. This is a double S, and I'm sure this is at least S tier. This is insane. So yeah, on to the epics. Steel Dancer, 4 mana, 4/4. It's also a rogue class card. And again, just like the other rogue cards that are also warrior, this is much better in warrior. You have so the weakest weapon you're gonna have as warrior. You're not gonna have one attack weapons. Is a 2 damage weapon, either Livewire Lance or the Sting from Arathi Weaponsmith. 3 damage if you have Fire War Axe. There's also 4 and 5, maybe. Is there a 4? But yeah, this card's insane. You can get a 3-drop, a 2-drop if you have the. This is a good card, but you have to have a weapon. And you're likely to draft weapons in Warrior. Giving this an S. Yeah. Uh, yeah. So you have to play this with a weapon, because otherwise, yeah. Because Rogue, you have the dagger most of the time. So yeah, S is fine because of the high upside. Ceremonial Maul. So 3 mana 2/2. It's also a Paladin spell card. Class card. Spellbearer, summon a student with taunt and stats equal to the spell's cost. In Warrior, you typically do not want to draft spells. There will be removal spells, which are probably not that big. This card's not that good. This is a weak weapon. You do not want this as a weapon. It's playable. It's not good enough. It's a bit weak. Then you have giving this a D plus. It's a weapon, but I don't know. I don't think you want to play this or draft this in Warrior. Playmaker. 3 mana 4/3. After you play a rush minion, summon a copy with 1 health remaining. This card's insane. 3 mana 4/3 is already a premium-ish stat line, which is this is a B plus type of stat line, maybe B, but this effect is insane. You have to, if you get this on Restless Mummy, it's pretty stupid. This is a S type of effect, but I do not know how common it will be able to get. You hold it. I think it's just give it an S. It's playable on 3. The effect is insane. It's whatever. Everyone knows this is an effect you should not put on a card anyway. Okay, on to the rares. This card's broken. Troublemaker, 8 mana, 6/8. So from a stat line, it's fair. It's a bit expensive, slow maybe, but then you look at the effect at the end of your turn. Summon 2 3/3 ruffians that attack random enemies. So people have compared this to Twin Tyrant. This may be a better Twin Tyrant effect. It is more random than Twin Tyrant because these ruffians can hit face. So yeah, but this is a continuous effect. This is a win condition minion. This is a broken must kill minion or you lose the game. This is a triple S card. This effect is stupid, so stupid. If there could be some argument that this is double S because of the 8 mana cost, but this is so dumb. This effect, Twin Tyrant was already a double S. This is a little better than Twin Tyrant because it's ongoing, but this effect should not exist in the game. If it did, these stats should be like half the stats or some shit like that. So yeah. Commencement. Saramana spell. It's also a paladin spell. Summon a minion from your deck, give it taunt and divine shield. Now, I said this was much better in Warrior because Warrior could draft heavier than Paladin. This is probably still not that great. It depends how big your stuff is. So taunt and divine shield is like 2, maybe 3 mana at most. Or if you think of the divine shield as a ardent squire, then the draw and the summon like a novice engineer, so that's 2 mana for the drawing no minion. 3, 4. You want to hit at least. You want to hit a big minion. This is not a good card. It's better in Paladin, but I mean better in Warrior than Paladin. D plus because the D plus is you can have a heavy Warrior deck probably. You'd be fine, but it's not a good card. I should have given this lower in Paladin and lower in... it doesn't matter. This is still a card you don't want to draft most of the time. Actually, you know what? Just give this a D. Get rid of the plus. Yeah. Next card. Reaper's Scythe, 4 mana 4/2. So it is comparable to an Arcanite Reaper, but also there's this text here that says Spell Burst also damages adjacent minions this turn. So that is a Cave Hydra effect, or as people call it in Battlegrounds, Cleave effect. I don't know why it's called Cleave, because Cleave is deal damage to 2 random minions, not adjacent. I don't know. So I don't know the origin of that term as applied to this effect, aside from Battlegrounds, which is not even correct. Um. Anyway, this is a broken card. The spell damage, the spell burst makes it difficult to get correctly. This is at least an S. If this effect is guaranteed, this is double S for sure, maybe even triple. But it's very difficult to use spells in Warrior in the early mid game. You may even save this with coin, but actually the effect is insane, so I'll give this double S. But it's not that easy to get spell burst, I think, in Warrior. But I'm gonna give this double S because the effect is stupid. Weapons should not have this effect in general. So yeah. Coerce. Like this is a good card. It's also a rogue spell card, 3 mana, destroy a damaged minion. So this is a more expensive uh, execute in Warrior. However, if you combo, you get to destroy any minion. I'm not sure if that matters. I mean, it's still good because you have access to an assassinate as Warrior. Still good. I'm giving this an A plus. These Warriors removal is mainly weapons, but this can get rid of a big health minion. It's good. So yeah. On to the commons. Cutting Class. 5 mana spell card. It's also a rogue card. Draw 2 cards, cost 1 less per attack of your weapon. This is insane in Warrior. So again, you're more likely to have like a Fire War Axe or something. Reaper, whatever. This is a really good card, but I don't think this S-Cat tier because you may not have your weapons anymore or use them already when you want to refill your hand with minions, so this would just be an A. The main reason is but if you get it early in mid game, I don't know. Because card draw is good, but I don't think it's as much as like tempoing minions out. This is a value card. Warrior is a tempo class, so it's fine though. I think it's fine. It's in the A tier rating, not S, but okay. Next card. Information. 2 mana spell. Add 2 random taunt minions to your hand. So this is comparable to Dragon Dwarf, but more defensive. So if you are dying, this is an out, so to speak. And you can also get broken taunts and taunts from other classes like Skeletal Dragon or the Emerald Explorer, or just broken other taunts. So yeah, this is a very good card. This is an A plus, but there's so many bad taunts, so I'm going to A plus, not an S. But this is a very good card, value card. Not as good as Dragon War, but this is more useful than Dragon War because Dragon War would be value for later tempo. Those dragons are insane tempo and value, but again, taunt is a value card to save you and buy you time. Right, athletic studies. 1 mana, discover a rush minion, and as I said, for all these discover and studies cards, discover is an overpowered mechanic. Rush minions are generally very good. This is a very good card. Warrior rush cards are also very good. In Warrior, I think this is going to give me. I'll give this an S. Rush again. Most rush cards are premium. So let's see. Yeah, I think S is fine. It's value and gives you a card that you can use for a tempo play later on, which is very good. Check something. So yeah, next card. Shield of Honor. Give a 1 mana, give a damage minion +3 attack and Divine Shield. It's also a Paladin spell card. This is better in Warrior since Warrior does not have many buffs. Divine Shield is nice. Tend to have damage minions. This is a really good card. You don't really need buffs in Warrior, but this is a really good card. I'm giving this an A+. This is a really good card. Yeah, so it's a Seal Champion in the mid-late game. So yeah, that was all the Warrior cards. Watch on YouTube, maybe. You'll see, you can see the other cards. So, so yeah, check that out. So till next time. Till then.